Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Sunday, September 13th, 2020. I hope everybody is doing well. And before we jump into the video, I wanted to just remind everybody that I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Topic to be determined. I'm not sure what the topic is going to be yet, so I'm going to have to sit down and figure that out. But you will see that up as soon as I have that up, which should be within the next hour or so. So anyway, so please join me tonight for the live stream. I think we always have a good discussion. It's always very enjoyable, and I look forward to seeing you all in the live stream. So again, 8 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, that will be the live stream. So anyway, let's get into the topic of the video. And somebody had said, shot me a message and said, I think this would make a great video, and I thought so as well, but I wanted to put a little bit of a different spin on it. I'm going to talk about why having buried caches is so important, okay? So, obviously with modern technology, having GPS coordination and stuff like that can be very, very helpful. So somebody had made the thing, and so I want to talk about why I think that having the buried caches are so important, especially near and around your bug out retreat, on your way to your bug out retreat and stuff like that. So what the person had emailed me, or a message, it was either a message or an email, I can't remember which one it was, so I apologize for not remembering exactly which way it was, but I did want to discuss this. What they said was, what if your bug out location has been burned down and now you are being forced to evacuate from your main location because of fires? What happens? Where do you go then? And I thought that that was a very, very good question, a really, really good question. So you have your bug out retreat. Let's say you live in suburbia, and your bug out retreat is, let's say, I don't know, 40, 50 miles away, and you have that bug out retreat stocked. It's ready to go. And again, a lot of this, guys, really depends on what part of the country you're in. Up here in the Northeast, we don't get forest fires like they do in the West. Like today, it's been raining today again, okay? So we're in a climate that really doesn't get, I mean, we've had a dry summer, but we're in a climate that really doesn't get as dry, as everything out west does, okay? So, that's why we obviously have different trees that grow over here where, they don't out there. But anyway, so your main bug out retreat has burnt down, and you're having to leave your home because of, hold on, I want to hit this real quick, so I apologize. Don't mind my finger. I think that's better. So you're being forced to evacuate from where you are. What do you do then? And this is where buried caches, in my opinion, come in very, very handy and very important to have. If fire has destroyed your retreat, so say you have a cabin, you have it fully stocked, you're ready to go, and you got everything that you wanted to have there at that bug out location, and then it burns down because of a fire, okay? So what are you going to do then? So that's why I think buried caches are hugely, hugely important, because you have to always try to think of every contingency possible. What happens if there's a major fire and everything is destroyed? What do you do then? Well, if you have caches on that retreat that you have, and even if everything is burned down and unrecognizable to what you had, if you have your GPS coordinates for your different locations that you have, where you have stashes of things buried, at least you will have something. So again, it comes down to, what do I put in my cache? What do I have in different caches? I mean, everything is not always going to be about food and water purification. It's going to be having some proper tools to have as well. It's also going to be, maybe you have a tent, spare clothes. There's so many things that you need to think about ahead of time in that situation. So, again, now, when I do a cache, what I do, and it's like, I know it's a weird analogy, but I always think, okay, if I was butt naked, what would I want to be in this cache to help me survive? So obviously I'm always putting in extra clothes, socks, boots, thermal underwear, especially because of where I live, gloves, a hat, maybe a nice light jacket, some kind of a tarp for sure, always a tarp, a pan that I can use to boil water in if I get a fire going, eating utensils, obviously some food packed away there as well. Hello, Miss Molly. Hello, baby girl. How are you? Yeah, she's a little baby. She is like such a little bitty girl, especially compared to the rest of my cats. But anyway, so that's the way I try to do things. I think, I always have like a multi-tool, a knife, possibly a hatchet, something like that. Something that's going to be useful, a tool that's going to be useful to me. Obviously, if you're thinking also protection, you may want to put a handgun, extra rounds of ammunition, a gun cleaning kit, or whatever the case may be. Having several different types of ammunition in a cache is not a bad idea either, because you don't know what you'll be carrying. So, if you have 22 ammo, 12 gauge ammo, if you have, 9mm 223 7.62 x 39, whatever your flavor is that you use in your different weapons, having some of that in those caches is going to be a big time important thing as well, plus spare magazines as well. So that's kind of just giving you some ideas, hopefully making you think a little bit more. But with all the fires that are going on right now out west, and there's the last count that I saw today, it was 33 dead, dozens missing. So and the property loss is just incredible. I've heard the rumors that there's people out there starting fires and stuff like that, which would not surprise me, to be honest with you. There are people intent on chaos, and they want chaos any way that they could possibly get it. If they can start fires and then the winds take over and just do what they do, a lot of people are going to suffer because of that. So not a good thing at all. Not a good thing at all. So again, I just want to, my thoughts are with everybody out west that is suffering, that has lost their homes, that have lost everything. I couldn't even imagine. I know there's one channel, and I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. He lost his homestead to the fires. So, you can make all the right plans, take all the right steps, and do all the right things, but Mother Nature is going to do what Mother Nature is going to do, and we don't really have a whole lot of control over that part of it. So, again, having buried caches with the proper tools, things that can help you, can make all the difference in your survival long term. Again, I would hate to have, if this burnt down, that would obviously be devastating, because we've put a lot of time, a lot of effort into our homestead here, my first thought, it's like the first thing I think of is my animals. Would I be able to save all my animals? And and like I said, now my cats are indoor-outdoor cats. So what if the cats aren't inside and they're out someplace out in the woods? My two little guys, they're not fixed. They come around like once a day, they eat, and then they're gone again. So those are things that I think about. And, hopefully, because of the area where I'm living in, like I said, we don't get the fires like that. So we're very, very fortunate. We get some harsh winters, but, it's a trade-off. It depends on where you want to live and what is an acceptable amount of risk. So plan your retreats, plan your bug out locations carefully and accordingly. Know what the danger areas are. So if I was out in that area, let's just say, okay? So let's say I lived out in California someplace where I knew they were going to have forest fires and possibly those type of things. My bug out building would be strictly concrete. The doors would be metal. The roof would be tin. There would be nothing of that bug out location that would be flammable. So if a fire did come through there, that everything inside would hopefully be protected. So again, you have to plan according to where you live and what you're doing. So I got to show you the chickens. They were just out here jumping around and dancing a little bit. They're doing really well. So anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off of here for now. I definitely want to hear your feedback on this. Again, do you agree or disagree that caches are very, very important? And again, strategically to the location of where you're at, how do you prepare your bug out location? What are you doing to build that bug out location? Are you planning according to, you know, do I get forest fires out there? And if I do, how have I built my place? And you know, those are things to think about as well. But having caches available to you en route to that bug out location, and again, with GPS coordinates, it doesn't matter that the entire scenery is different. You're going to know exactly where you need to dig and have that ready to go. So those are important as well. Obviously, you don't want to keep those programmed into a GPS, but if you have your coordinates, you know, you can utilize that at whatever time is necessary. But again, knowing the locations is kind of helpful too. So you might want to look for landmarks that you're familiar with, that even if there is a fire, that you know, those landmarks may still be there, meaning, you know, big rocks, signs, or whatever the case may be. And I'm talking metal signs, not wooden structures. But so that's that. Again, guys, I would encourage you to, you know, stay positive, keep doing what we're doing, keep prepping. Crazy stuff is happening around the world and here in our own country in the United States. So I think we need to stay on top of things and just be vigilant and be as ready as we possibly can be. Remember, again, I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m. Topic is still to be determined, so please join me for tonight. And I'm sure we'll go off the rails a little bit, so whatever the topic may start out to be, we won't stay on that topic, but we'll continue to talk about other current events and things that are going on and those type of things. So remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. You know, it's really important. Also remember STD, step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from reaching that goal is you. Nobody else can stop you. You stay positive and stay away from that negativity, and you're going to be just fine. Okay? I hope everybody's having a great day. Stay out of trouble. Have fun. Enjoy your day. And I will see you all tonight. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now. Soxy, what are you doing? Come here to you, my little petite flower. Soxy, come on. Oh, look at him. I got them all coming. I didn't say everybody. I was actually calling Miss Sox. Yes, I was. Hello. Hello, Mr. Loose. Yes. Alright, guys. I'll see you later.